My friend applied for his green card applied for his citizenship 2 years ago, and he has not gotten a response. What should he do?
Mandamus.
Paul Thess said a friend got married to a U.S. citizen in 2017. He got a B1, B2 visa in 2018, and he did not reveal that he was married at the visa interview. Should he be worried about misrepresentation at his adjustment of status?
Absolutely misrepresentation, and also maybe they may consider him in a bigamous marriage if he's now married to somebody else.
Denise says, I live in Jamaica and my mom's a U.S. citizen and is filing for me. I'm unmarried and over 21. The only thing we received was a receipt with the priority date of March 2013, but we've still not gotten an approval. How much longer?
Probably it should be coming shortly. You should have gotten approval. Go check online, but if not, it should be shortly.
Jean says, my wife filed an I-130 since June 2018. They sent a notice and said that my case was transferred to the National Benefits Center. Can I file an adjustment while my I-130 is pending?
Yes, you can if you're married to a citizen, yeah.
Bimbo Omo said, it's true. Is it true that there is no adjustment of status anymore?
Not true.
Maurice said, I have a household of 5, but I make $31,000 a year. Does my joint sponsor need to meet the guideline to help me sponsor my son? The household income for 5 is $37,000.
Yes.
BK Ricky says, my cousin's been in the States going on 3 weeks. Could she travel internationally on the stamp in her passport that she got from immigration that has her A number if her green card doesn't arrive in the next month?
If she has an I-551 stamp in her passport, yes. If not, she would need to get a stamp in her passport before she leaves.
Latoya said, my husband filed for my adjustment of status and we had our interview in January. However, the officer told us we've got a lot of discrepancies. We haven't heard from them since. What do we do?
Sounds like they don't believe it's a real marriage. Get a lawyer.
Curious Guy said, how long does a FOIA G639 request take?
3 to 12 months.
If I only want to know decisions on an I-140 petition.
Closer to 3 months.
XO Cavella said, I want to take a look at my green card in this summer. I want to look at my green card in the summer. The problem is I have a visa, but I want to come back in April for my 60th birthday. What should I do?
Why does he want? He has a visa?
Yeah.
But what's the problem?
But wants to look at getting their green card this summer.
I don't know what that even means. So explain more.
Explain more.
Yeah.
Baliabe said, my cousin filed for an I-485 with all other forms and sent it to the Chicago P.O. box. Once there, how can you get more forms like the I-485, 765, and 130 to be sent to the service center in Texas for faster processing?
You can't. You just let the process go.
Latoya says, what's the difference between an I-230 and an I-260 form?
It's an I-130 and an I-360. And the I-130 is a visa petition sponsored by your petitioner family member. The I-360 is a special immigrant petition. Sometimes it's VAWA cases, special juvenile immigrants. There's a lot of reasons to use the I-360. The most two popular are the VAWA and the special juvenile immigrants.
Holly Mo says, I'm unemployed and received SSI disability. 6 months ago, I married my husband who's in Somalia, and I'd like to bring him here. Is that possible?
Yes, it's not need-based, so you can file for him. You may need an affidavit of support from someone else.
Does the travel ban in Somalia affect him at all?
Somalia is on the travel ban.
Apparently. Yes, they were added.
Yes, it definitely affects him. You need a lawyer.
Ryan Clark said, I got a letter from the NVC on May 14th of this year saying that my I-130 is documentarily qualified for an interview. How long would I have to wait? I'm from Jamaica.
12 to 24 months from the time you file.
Gaza says, is it true that your paperwork before you overstay if you are not out of status? Is it true that you can file your paperwork before you overstay if you're not out of status?
Yeah, it's also true you can file after, too.
Bint said, my husband is a U.S. citizen and I have come to this country after we got married. I applied for the I-751 to remove the conditions.
By the way,
yeah,
on this particular day,
yeah,
you were awesome. All my fault.
You know, I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take it because we only had 2 more,
we
Brad.
only had 2 more. Okay, quickly. All right, because you were reading them fast and I kept asking more questions.
That's true.
Right. All right.
So Bint is, her husband is a U.S. citizen and she came to this country after they got married. I applied for the I-751 to remove my green card conditions. That's pending. If I apply for student financial aid, is it going to have an effect on my 10-year green card?
No.
And finally, we've got Rose Bernard, who said, I've got a tourist visa and I've been traveling on it for the past 5 years. I've never overstayed. Will my visa be revoked if I travel now?
Why would it be revoked? She hasn't used it in 5 years. Sounds like it's okay.
It sounds like it's okay.
Yeah.
Rose had another question, so
what?
let me see if that pertains. Yeah, no, that was about her friends, so no.
All right.
You should be fine.